Hello everyone. This PowerPoint presentation is for the discussion of elicitation plan for an insurance company. The PowerPoint presentation is built by the team members who are Jyoti Singla, Amanpreet Samra, Niyar Gandhi, and Harshit Patel. Let's go into the discussion with an introduction. What is elicitation? Elicitation. Elicitation is the process of gathering information from various stakeholders, systems, and documents so that you can understand their goals and business objectives. Primarily, it is something like the requirements gathering, either from the human interaction or non-human interaction. As a business analyst, we have elaborated various aspects of elicitation in terms of primary user classes, elicitation plan, overview, and elicitation activity details in this PPT. Also, we would like to have give information of elicitation plan through the diagram, which is elicitation is a part of requirement engineering management, which has four phases of elicitation, analysis, documentation, validation, which are interrelated. Another motive of making this presentation is to give the is to provide simple insights of elicitation concept to the stakeholders who play a trivial role in our project, but needs to get understanding trivial in simple terms. Moving on, to start with the elicitation understanding, we just need to have understanding of the collaboration of elicitation activity for the user classes who are working into the organization. For example, in our insurance company, we have one president, and under whom there are three other departments. One is VP, Vice President of Planning Department, Vice President of Operation, and an external class called as coordinators. Planning department has another three head of the departments, which can be termed as head of the department, who has executive business analyst and a team of business analysts working under him. Next is chief strategist, who has one subject matter expert and three general planners as well as technical planners reporting to him. And another, to cater the marketing and HR needs of the organization, we have a marketing and HR manager having a team of 5 marketing members and 5 HR executives. Moving on to a VP of operations, that is the vice president of operations, is reported by financial head, IT director, and legal service advisor. Financial head looks after the financial needs of the company, supported by his accountants and a payroll coordinator. To look after the IT needs of the company, we have IT administrator, who is supported by IT executives and 2 technicians. To look out after the legal needs of the company, we have legal service advisors, who is aided by the legal staff of 5 people. To check whether the project is onto the right path and whether the milestones are being achieved, we have coordinators as an external classes under the organization start, who mainly consist of chief stakeholder, who can be bifurcated as direct investors or indirect investors. Another class can be of users, who can be made primarily be company's employees or the external employees of the client, the customers, and the creditors. Moving on, why we have included the external user classes in our organization chart will be elaborated by Jyoti. Jyoti, please take over.
Hello. Reasons for the target external user class. Actually, they are the individuals who are not a part of company, but still they are connected with the project as indirectly. We have like stakeholder and customers. Stakeholder is are the external user class in our project that we use. They do not play any direct role in the organization, even in the working structure also, but they are greatly impacted by outcomes of the project or company. For example, like we have insurance companies, stakeholder like direct investors, they act as a crucial individuals who expect favorable outcomes by like branding of company, high revenue, good returns, and they are connected with the company since from the beginning. In same way, indirect investors invest and and gain outputs in the certain stages of the project, but individually they indicates proper business operations signed from the insurance selling organization. They are connected indirectly. So another external class that we have employees, customers, creditors, lenders. They are also connected with the company in indirect way just for the optimization whatever they needed and many other requirements such as impact on the company business. So due to above reasons, it is very important to include external user classes and impact as a part of elicitation activity. And then next we have elicitation activities. This is can be done after the vision and scope of the project that is developed. So we have two types of techniques. First one is facilitated and second one is independent. For the first one, that is in which we can directly connect it with the stakeholder. For the second one, there is only a BA that is responsible. It's a whole sole responsibility to gather the information by their own. So the facilitated technique we can also subcategorize further into three parts. First one is interview, workshop, and focus group. And the second technique we are also subcategorized into document analysis that we can discuss later on in the project. So we have interview part that will be elaborated by Amarpreet. Yes, Amarpreet.
Thank you, Dee. Firstly, I will explain the interview, that is the type of facilitated activities, elicitation activities that is done by interviews, and the user class IT director, that is the main part of operation. Reason to use the elicitation technique for the use class, info for the user interview session with the director will help in knowing the overall requirements of the department through one person only. Communicating with the director will give us a clear version, features, and functionalities they accept to be present in a software and how to encompass them. And next one is how it is the best solution for this. Requirement is technical aspects such as database, interface, slide documents, user traffic management, etc. have their decisions to be made by director, and interview them will provide safe information which can be considered as a simple elicitation technique. What are the limitations of this interview? Interview only with the director will provide the overall aspect of the IT requirement and goal to the it complies. The information of how to the software is used for the root level. For example, employees working under the director may not reach some goals, and also for the interview begin a one by one technique which construct to gather information from the user classes, resulting is less quality of the information gathering. The next one is workshops, that is the very beneficial for elicitation activities for the user class employees, that is the main coordinators. Reason to use the elicitation technique for the user classes. Info for user in workshop session. The information we need to process in head mainly lies upon the basic level, like a normal level of software almost every day we can done. Employees at root level user can provide crucial information like a feature addition in the website, enhance functionalities in the interface, and feedback for the current working functionalities. And the best solution for the workshops is workshop get connected in between the large masses of the employee and irritative of the limitation by confining just one particular group, and it also to attached by the anyone which beneficial for the company to increasing the intellectual power to its worker and more get the more feedback to the business allies for optimization. And the limitation of these workshops is workshop need to a particular time and place to be conducted and mandatory availability to the employees, which is not feasible during the crucial hours. But there is a solution and feedback lies which does not provide the logical contribution, increasing the feedback quality and leading to the confusing while constructing the current one. The next activities are explained by Nihar. Please carry on.
You, Manpreet. Okay, here are some observation. Elicitation activities is basically observation. User classes as stakeholders, which are also coordinators. Reasons to use elicitation technique for the user classes are VA can benefit with this elicitation technique only when the stakeholders observe the features and functionalities of the current version, analyzes their profit, benefits, and impacts, and convey to the BA for more optimization. Stakeholders providing figures in terms of the revenue after a certain period will help BA and other direct associates to plan the project in such a way that target can be achieved after some period of the time. How it is the best solution? Observation makes individual to maintain the habit of recording things that they document, images, audio, etc. during the entire tenure of the project, which not only helps in controlling activities but also increases reliability, integrity, and consistency of the project, and also helps you keep track of things. Limitation. Stakeholders, being passive individuals in the project, have important role in sharing their observation, but sometimes it is not they are not able to understand the technical limitation and set goal to achieve something. Then their observation becomes futile and need for the other alternative techniques. Next is document analysis. Document analysis is basically, there are two activities. Since this technique is independent elicitation technique, BA does not have to be dependent on the other users to gather information. Only documents of existing version is enough to proceed with the analysis. How it is the best solution? No dependencies on the other user classes for information gathering, accurate and reliable sources for reference to the BA in form of written documents or other physical mediums. Document analysis can also be done solo, hence it does not require multiple participants to be present. Limitations. Analysis is done based on the documents containing facts and analytical informations. If this information is misleading, the reader will also get the false information, which could lead to a serious issue during the implementation of project. And also, document analysis causes minimal activity active participation of members, which limit the consideration of optimized ideas otherwise will be communicated verbally or through the discussion. Here is the overview of the activities. To summarize the facilitation activities for the project, the following techniques we use. Interviews to have one-on-one discussion session to understand the vision, features, and functionalities. Workshops to interact the large part of the organization members at single time for demonstration, training, or getting feedbacks for the project activities. Observations to understand and record the findings obtained during the project activity and discuss with BA for further optimization. Document analysis to analyze the past and till date documents without depending on the other sources for information analysis.
Thank you for your time, and we would like to answer any of your questions if you are regarding anything for the concept.